Well, CMA Award winner Carly Pearce never wanted to be that girl when it came to being diagnosed with a heart condition. It's called recurrent pericarditis, or RP, and now she's on a mission to educate the public. We spoke with Carly and cardiologist Dr. Jonathan Salick about symptoms and catching this early. Take a look.
I was feeling chest pain and a shortness of breath that was definitely worse when I was lying down. I got relief when I was kind of bending over. It was really, really difficult to exercise, which I'm an avid runner, and I didn't really understand what was going on. So I went to several different doctors who all told me that my busy lifestyle and high stress career were probably the culprit. And this went on for a few months until I ended up in the ER in 2020 and first heard of pericarditis.
Dr. Salick, break it down for us. What exactly is RP and what's the treatment for it?
Yeah, so the pericardium is the fibrous sac around the heart, and when it gets inflamed, that's called pericarditis. The vast majority of patients don't know what caused their pericarditis. It might be due to a virus that they got or that they have, but they may not even have symptoms of a viral infection. And the classic symptom is what Carly is describing as chest pain that's worse when you lay back and better when you sit forward, worse when you take a breath in, and clearly worse when you exert yourself, which makes it very hard to exercise during a flare of pericarditis. Most patients do well with standard therapy, but up to a third of patients can have recurrent symptoms that last for months or even years, and that's what's called recurrent pericarditis.
You know, I know it took a little bit for Carly to pinpoint that diagnosis, but Dr. Salick, how important is it to catch this early, and really what's the goal of Life Disrupted, that campaign?
Yeah, I think Carly's story is really all too common. We know that about 40,000 people in the U.S. right now have pericarditis, and that's probably underreported because it's hard to diagnose. And the average patient might see 2 or 3 physicians and get 2 or 3 incorrect diagnoses before settling on the proper diagnosis of RP. So it really is critical to speak to your doctor if you think that you might have RP, both because it's important to get treated early so you can feel better, but also because, of course, unchecked inflammation of the pericardium across years might impact the heart in other ways, which is why I'm delighted to be part of this campaign. And if you go to lifedisrupted.com, you can find out a lot of information about the condition to see if this might be something that you're experiencing if you're having ongoing chest pain. And if so, talking to your doctor about getting diagnosed is really critical.
Carly, how has your life been disrupted since the diagnosis, and how are you now?
You know, I think anytime you hear anything to do with your heart, it can be a scary thing. So I went through a lot of different anxieties throughout the last 5 years of, oh my gosh, am I okay? Am I going to have a heart attack? Is this going to kill me? I'm a bit of a dooms perspective person. So of course, being on stage and just living the lifestyle that I live and also wanting to exercise and do all of these things, it was scary at first, but I will say, another reason why I'm so passionate about this is obviously to raise awareness and to make sure that people are their best advocate, but also to show I still work out, I run, I jump around on stage. I live a really fulfilling life, and you don't have to completely have your life altered if you know how to handle your diagnosis.
Glad she's doing well. Well, Carly Pearce also has a history of heart issues in her family. Her father survived a widowmaker heart attack when she was just 19. Find out more about the campaign and take a look at their resources. Head to lifedisrupted.com.